So it's a couple of weeks ago and I'm sitting on my bedroom floor. I've got something in my hand. I've got a McDonald's chocolate milkshake in my hand and I'm about to drink it. So I'm on a bulk, so I'm counting exactly how many calories I eat every day. And just before getting this milkshake, I looked at the nutritional information online. 500 calories, no problem, but 60 grams of sugar. This milkshake had 60 grams of sugar. Now, at the time, I had pretty much stopped eating sugar in my life. I had gradually reduced the amount of sugar I ate on a daily basis. So this milkshake, 60 grams of sugar, was more sugar than I ate in the entire month before it. Anyway, so, I've got the drink and I drink it. And bro, it tastes divine. Like if you haven't eaten sugar in a while, when you eat something sugary, it tastes like heaven. Like this milkshake was the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. It felt like I was doing cocaine for the first time or something. It was delicious. So I drank the whole milkshake. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was over in like 10 seconds because I literally sculled it. Within 10 minutes of drinking the milkshake, I started feeling mindless. Like I was just getting random thoughts. I started feeling lightheaded, brain fog. I couldn't concentrate, I couldn't focus. And I was gonna read after this. I was gonna drink my milkshake and read a book. But now I just wanted to lie down. I lay down for 3 hours. Because I was so dead, I couldn't do anything. When you go off sugar, you don't realize how much sugar is actually tanking your energy. And here's the crazy thing, right? The day after, I did not feel normal. I felt like more brain fog. I felt like my motivation was down. My energy was lower. All because of the milkshake I had the day before. So bro, in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I realized about sugar. It's actually affecting your mind, your body a lot more than you realize. So hopefully in this video, I'll help you convince you why you should seriously reduce your sugar intake. First thing, bro, you don't even realize how much sugar is tanking your energy and your motivation till you actually go off it. Because here's the thing, you've probably been eating sugar daily or weekly for as long as you can remember, right? So you've never experienced a life without sugar. Because most foods these days, most food in the Western world has sugar put in it. Even if something doesn't taste sweet, they tend to sneak sugar in it. So you've never experienced a life without sugar. So you don't know what benefits you're gonna have unless you actually experience it. So I hear many guys, they're like, oh bro, I don't want to get rid of sugar from my life, bro. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. They have no idea because they haven't experienced both sides. Until you've experienced both sides, you can't make a judgment on whether sugar is good or bad for you. So you literally have to try it. So yeah, what I realized is it is literally tanking your motivation so much. It's close to being like being drunk. Like you may as well be drunk and try to do your homework. That's how much sugar is destroying your motivation. Like when you go off sugar, you feel like your mind is sharper than it's ever been. That's what you're gonna realize. You're gonna realize you've never had this much mental clarity in your life. A lot of how you experience the world isn't how you're meant to experience the world. It's actually this brain fog that you have because of your diet, because of the sugar you're eating mainly. So when you reduce your sugar intake, you will experience this mental clarity that you've never experienced before. Bro, many guys say this. They're like, bro, I just want to enjoy life a little, bro. Like food is the thing I love most in life. I want to enjoy life, I don't want to get rid of my sweets and my sugar. I love it. I don't want to eat clean. That's such a boring life. This is the biggest objection I hear. But here's the thing, you're not eating the sugary food for the life experience, for the amazing enjoyment you're getting out of it. You're eating, and you're gonna deny this, but be open to it. You're eating this sugary food because you're addicted to it. If you're enjoying every single bite and loving it, fair enough, you're enjoying it for the experience. But chances are people will eat a whole bag of chocolate while they're watching a movie or something. Or they'll be stuffing sweets in their mouth while they're doing something else. Are you really doing it for the experience? No, you're doing it because you have a craving and you want to satisfy that craving. So you're eating the sweets because you're addicted to it, not because you want the life experience. Bro, if you're eating sweets and stuff for the life experience, then you'd be eating sweets every now and then. You wouldn't be eating it every day. Eating a Mars bar every day, that's not for the life experience. That's because you're addicted. Like me, how I eat sugar now, if someone offers me a tiramisu cake that they made themselves, or I go to a grandma's house and they've got homemade cookies or something, bro, I'm gonna eat the shit out of those things. But I'm not eating sugar in my house on a daily basis. Because if you're doing that, that's an addiction. An alcoholic would be yeah, bro, I'm drinking alcohol for the life experience, bro. And he's drinking a bottle of vodka every night. That's not for the life experience. If you were drinking alcohol for the life experience, for the enjoyment, you'd be drinking it only whenever you go out. Ask yourself this question. Could you go 10 days without eating sugar? If the answer is no, if your mind starts coming up with some excuses, like, oh bro, like there's no point doing that. You know, if your mind comes up with excuses when you ask yourself if you can go 10 days without eating sugar, then you're addicted, bro. If you're not addicted to sugar, you should easily be able to go 10 days without it. But here's the thing, you think the addiction's gonna be forever. Maybe you go 3 days without sugar and you start craving it. And you're like, oh bro, I don't wanna live this life where I'm always craving sugar. But it's an addiction. It will go away over time. Like I realized when I stopped eating sugar, after like a month, after a couple weeks, the cravings go away. And you realize that you never actually wanted it in the first place. You were just addicted to it. It's like, do you want to have heroin right now? Do you want to have heroin every day? You're probably thinking like, nah, bro, I don't want to do heroin. It's because you're not addicted to it. But if you were a heroin addict, you would want to do heroin every day. Does that mean he loves heroin for the life experience and for the fulfillment it brings to his life? No, he likes the heroin because he's addicted to it. So it's the same thing as you. You like the sugar because you're addicted to it, not because it's adding experience to your life. And if you were to go some time without actually eating sugar, you would realize this, your addiction would go away. Like it used to be whenever I walked through like the chocolate aisle in a supermarket, I would be like, oh my God, so much delicious chocolate. You know, I would crave every single thing. But when I got off chocolate and my addiction went away and my cravings went away, I would walk through like a chocolate aisle and I would have zero desire to eat anything. I would just look around and I'd be like, this is all processed food. Like I don't care about it. Here's another thing sugar's doing to you. This is what I learned from the scientist Andrew Huberman. Sugar tastes so good. It rewards you so much that it makes other foods gross in comparison. Like I noticed when I was eating sugar every day, fruits and nuts were kind of like, I don't really want to eat this. Because obviously, why would you eat a banana that's like this sweet when your brain wants to eat something like a chocolate bar, which is like this sweet? In comparison to the sweets that you're eating, fruits and healthy foods don't taste as good, so your brain doesn't want to eat them. But when I went off sugar, I noticed that I started craving fruits. Like I love fruit now, bro. Because fruits are the only sweet things I eat every day. So my brain starts craving them. Because your brain craves relative tastiness, if that makes sense. So if the sweetest thing you eat every day is fruits, it's gonna start craving fruits. But if the sweetest thing you eat every day is like chocolate and sweets, it's gonna crave that. So yeah, that's another thing. It's making foods gross in comparison because here's the scientific reason. It spikes your dopamine really high. So it makes the dopamine spike from other foods much lower. So your brain doesn't crave it as much in comparison. And another one, this is another reason why you should get rid of sugar. This is an obvious one. You probably already know about this. Everyone knows about this. It's tanking your long-term health. What it's doing in your body, you know, leading you to cancer, leading you to long-term health problems. I won't go too much into this. You can do your own research. But yeah, it's affecting your long-term health. Everyone knows this. So it's affecting your long-term health, your motivation, your enjoyment of other foods, your ability to focus, and in return, you're just eating it because you're addicted to it. You don't actually like it. When you actually go off sugar, you stop craving it. So what's the point of adding it to your life? Like there's literally no point to adding it to your life. It's like heroin. If you never do heroin in your life, you never know how amazing it is. Same thing with sugar. If you get rid of it from your life, you never know how amazing it is. So everything else becomes better relative, if that makes sense. Now here's the thing, bro. You're probably really addicted to sugar. I know when I tried to quit sugar like a year and a half ago, I found it really hard because I'd been eating it like literally every day for like 10 years. So it's gonna be really hard to quit, 100%. So don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't expect to be able to quit straight away. Just focus on reducing your intake week to week. So maybe like you have like 6 chocolate bars a week or something. Make it your goal to have 5 chocolate bars next week or something like that. It took me like 6 months to go from eating sugar every day to basically never eating it. See, I'm not saying like never eat sweets again, but just like stop eating it mindlessly. Like pay attention next time you eat sugar. Are you actually enjoying the experience or are you eating it to fulfill some craving? So again, I'm not saying never eat sugar again, but you know, save it for those good moments, like maybe once or twice a month when someone has a birthday cake or some guys want to go out for dessert or something. Okay, yeah, eat the sugar then. But what's the point of like eating chocolate every day? Or what's the point of eating sweets every day at home? It's ruining every part of your life. So bro, if this helped, subscribe. See you later.